Hello YouTube fans, how are you? I thought of this one and it always rackles me trades on today's films, today's movies. Remember months and months and months and months and months ago when I did How Hollywood Sucks? How Hollywood sucks assholes. And it does. Because now I'm going to start off this one. I thought of it. Whatever happened to AE movies? I say it again. Whatever happened to AE movies? And no sexy active men. I'm not talking about fucking porn. I'm on about movies that had the 18 rating. You know, the golden days when you had fucking Ultra Violence like Demando and other films with 18 and other films were 18. Whatever happened to that golden era of the film, or the movies, I'd just say, what had the 18 rating? I always wondered that. How Hollywood has gone Andy Pandy and gone PC pussified. Think about it. Think about it. Here's one for you. Let's go back, when I think of Arnie, let's go back to the golden days of Toku Rito. That's right, Toku Rito, the good one, the one from 1990. Remember it being out of fire, out of bloody, out of everything. Even had bad language in it. How I love bad language. The effing, tits, ass, and all that. Right? Then we go to the shitty remake, which I like to call Toku Rim Job. That's right, Toku Rim Job. Look how PC pussified that went. The people got shot, they fire in a fucking box. Say it again, they go firing in a box. I swear, right, the amount of times the bad guy went firing in a box because they tried to make it PC pussified. You can make a drinking game out of it. Seriously, you can make a drinking game out of it and you could die of alcohol poisoning. Here's another one. Let's go back to Robotop, the original one, the classic from 1987 with Peter Weller. How old to firing it was, it had bad language in it. You had Peter Weller, and on the director's cut, it was even more firing. Then look, let's go to the shitty remake, where the pussy out on it. You can't even see the guy who was a cop who Peter Weller played, Murphy. The chicken out on him getting shot to fuck and just killing him in a shitty explosion, CGI fashion. And that is what's wrong with Hollywood these days. They do wimpify, they do PC friendly. You can't even have bad language anymore. Whatever happened to the days when you had effing and jeffing and the F word? I used to love it when I was a kid. I used to long to hear the F word. In reality, people swear. So to take it to your Hollywood, so to take it to your movie business, but people swear. It's like when Robocop 2 come out, your movie tickets, your PC pussy people were crying the fucking river because kids were swearing in it. They was pushing drugs, they were swearing like a sailor man. Sorry to break it to you, Hollywood, but kids swear. Kids swear. Boys and girls, every deaf. I have seen lads and girls swear worse than me. They bloody swear worse than a fucking sailor man. But nowadays, Hollywood don't like that. Hollywood wants to pussy out on the bad language. They want to pussy out on the tits, the bus, the ass, and they want to pussy out on the violence. And it just pisses me off. When have you ever seen people a good 18 movie? Seriously, this is hand on art. When have we ever seen a fucking proper 18 movie these days? Let's go back, lad. Let's go back into the 1980s. Why not? I'm on a roll. The 1980s, when you had films like I just said, Robotop, The Running Man, Nightmare on Elm Street, even Band Titles like Southern Assassin, and films like that. There was over 18. No PC pussified, none of this, oh, we can't have swearing, we can't have this, we can't have that. And then nowadays, you get PC pussified shit. PC pussified shit. Now, granted, I just said one, Nightmare on Elm Street. Then look at the shitty remake. Now, granted, that stick to its 18 roots. Stuck to its 18 roots, but it might as well have been fucking you. Well, if you want to go for that, just go on my rant on Nightmare on Rape Street. And that's it. It's CGI these days. You can't even show real blood and real gore. It's got to be a fucking CGI piece of shit. It's got to be a CGI piece of fucking shit. And when they do remakes, like this one, Fight Night, original one was 18, wasn't it? Remake 15. Now people might think I'm fucked up and people might think I just watch films for blood and snot, but think about it. I've reviewed films what are not R18. House, the original one, was a 15. House 2 was a 15. Remember reviewing them? And I still like them. But you see, I remember the days when you went, let's say, 1992. Right? 1992. Basic Instincts. I was alone for that era when Silent Stone opened her legs and all was men so fucking doled. I miss that era. I miss that fucking era with bad language, tits, nudity, bus, violence. I miss it. I miss it. Not every film nowadays has to be PC pussified, and that's how films are these days. But this amount of films go to be a 12 fucking rating. 12. It's like 12 is the magic frigging number. Now, it's either DC comic films or it's CGI or Tasman films. And when they remake a classic, let's think of one, The Thing, they pussy out on the rating. They pussy out on the fucking rating. Now, The Thing was a remake to begin with, a 1952 one. A classic from 1952, sorry, not 1952, 1951, the classic 1951, The Thing from Another World, which you do remember me reviewing that. And that wasn't at 18, but the original one, the John Carpenter one, it's fucking me head, the John Carpenter one, altered 18, altered Jerusalem, altered everything. Another remake, pussy out on it. That's what they do these days. Hollywood pussies out. It's like they're scared of the 18 number. They suddenly think 12 is the magic number. But I want to say at 18 alone. Like in the 1980s, right? The 1980s, I remember renting out videos. And yeah, I was a kid and I was underage, but it never did me no harm. I mean, I rented loads and loads of films. Sadly, not all films were 18. There's some films I like what were a PT or were a 15. But sometimes I like to see a dud 18. I had to see a dud horror. You remember me reviewing one not long ago? That's words. The blood, the door, gives it an impact. Certain films with that, it has an impact. I say it again, it has an impact. And when they don't show it and they pussy out on it, it pisses me off. They can't even have films with the bad language anymore. And it just pisses me off. It's like how many people swear. In real life, people swear all the time, right? Go to the pub, people have too much to drink. You hear bad language. Someone's pissed off, had a shitty day. You hear bad language. And that's what people will hear. You know what I mean? It's like Hollywood is too scared to take chances these days. You don't see films like Basic Instincts with Silent Stone showing everybody fucking doled. You don't see films with that era. Nowadays, they pussy out. No, tanted. They're coming to 2023, right? 2003, right? 2003, Nightmare on Elm Street. I say it again, Freddy versus Jason. That was an 18, had blood, it had door. So now and again, you will get a film what is 18. But nowadays, films are too scared, Hollywood are too scared to take that chance. So that's why, people, you'll always get a PC pussified film. Our loan, our fucking loan to see the 18 again. And I'm not talking about porn. Into then, I'll see you soon.